Hello Screen Rock fans, Jacob Hawley here. Now, you are about to watch our Christmas special, the live Christmas special that was filmed at the Bill Murray Comedy Club on the 8th of December. We were initially going to put this out on Boxing Day, but the thing is, we've listened to it back. The audio is pretty good, we've had some help with that. Shout out Ben, one of the rotters. The thing is, there's a lot of visual gags in the show. So there's a lot of times where if you're just listening to this, you won't really know what's going on. You'll just hear laughter and you won't know why. And it's because there's something going on a projector and you maybe can't see it, hear it, whatever. So it doesn't make sense. So what we decided to do is we're putting this one out on Friday, Friday the 20th of December. That is usually when we put out an extra episode for patrons. But we're just going to put this out now for everyone. And then on Boxing Day, on the Thursday the 26th, we're going to put out the Todd Revisit. That was going to be for patrons only. We're now going to put it out for everyone. So that's going to come out Boxing Day 26th. It was supposed to be out on the 20th of December, so it will sound a little bit weird because there'll be stuff at the top of that episode, but we're like, oh, it's nearly Christmas, and Christmas has already been. You don't care. We're still going to take the piss out of Todd. Anyway, this is the live Christmas special. Enjoy it. We'll see you soon.
Time of caring, the ways of love made clear. And it is the season of the Spirit. The message, if we hear it, is make it last all year.
Who are you?
Don't you recognize me, Jacob Hawley? I am you from the future. I am the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
Hang on. You're me from the future. I've got to say, the reseed's not looking too bad, mate. Looking good. What happened? Did True Geordie send us to Turkey in the end? Huh? Oh, this? Oh, listen, mate, it just stayed. It didn't fall out. It's because I used Dents. Dents.co.uk. It's topical for natural and monoxide. You apply it twice a day, 5 sprays. Doesn't cause any side effects. And if you enter Jacob30 at checkout right now, you get 30% off Dents.
But, Jacob Hawley, we are here to discuss something far more important than hairlines. Tell me, Jacob Hawley, what do you fear?
Every time that I toke on the electro bomb, I worry that the patrons are going to leave.
You are in far graver danger than that, Jacob Hawley. Not only do you risk losing the patrons, you risk losing Jake Farrell as well after everything you did this year. You mocked the friendship bracelet he received from his wife's sister. You pretended not to know what Dua Lipa looks like. You angered the mush.
No! No! Tell me, Spectre, are these the shadows of things that must be? Or the shadows of things that might be?
There is one way of escaping your fate, Jacob Hawley. Purchase Jake Farrell the correct Christmas gift, and do not skimp either. You're doing well now with the success of the Patreon. After the cost of purchasing and sending hundreds of hats every month, you are raking in over £90 a month. Purchase Jake Farrell the gift, and you may escape your certain fate.
But what gift should I get him, Spectre? And what gift should I get the patrons? Where have you gone? Spectre! Spectre! Spectre!
Cause I'm telling you, honey.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Jake Farrell and Jacob Hawley!
weirdest and worst content that's been right on our screens and indeed our minds. Shout out to everyone who subscribes on Apple, on Spotify, YouTube, patrons who pay $5.99 a month, Freemasons on $3.99 a month. Big shout out to Eugene. It might be God. Of course, a big wink and a kiss to the 3 ladies who listen. Who are indeed some of the most gorgeous and sexy ladies in the United Kingdom. I'm here with Jake Farrell!
This is fucking terrifying. As soon as people started doing rotter, I wanted to break for the nearest fire exit. Also, probably could have cut a bit of the video, I reckon. And also, there's not that it wasn't a kind of silent mime piece. We weren't doing a kind of like.
Would you believe we had tech problems?
Yeah.
Would you believe?
The venue that looks like it's a fucking crack den, by the way. The sound's not perfect. Who knows?
Somewhere between a disused pub and a Chinese restaurant. Turns out the aux cables haven't been tested. Okay.
Luckily, much of the show is multimedia or videos or anything, so I'm sure the next hour and a half is going to be absolutely fine. Here we go. Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen.
Good to be here. Thanks so much for coming. I can't believe that people are still reacting to the wink and the kiss for the ladies. It's disturbing.
Do you know the hard thing with that?
Nice.
This is the second live show we've done. Do you know, making eye contact with people while saying that does nothing for the
But the hats are helpful because I know who to avoid after the show. So I know who to report to the Metropolitan Police and avoid after the show in that order.
Well, what we should say, we mentioned on this podcast before, we have 2, I think I'd go as far as to say fans, called Ben and Shane. Yes, young men from. Not saying that. They don't like it when we say that because
it's true and it's illegal. As are we by doing this podcast. So
no, but Ben and Shane haven't managed to make it today.
There's too much booing for me.
No, it's booing that they can't make it. Right? We're not booing Ben and Shane. We're not booing
Oh,
Cry.
forgive me for thinking you were booing. You booed the people that pay slightly less than you do. Fuck off! Jesus Christ! We'd never.
May I just ask?
Yeah, you can.
You're a patron, mate. Yes, yeah, hat on, of course. I only ask, are you
all right?
we do try and safeguard.
You just have to ask for
Have you brought her along, and this is something that you listen to and watch, and she's come because you guys are together, or have you forced this on her already?
I forced it on.
I'm so sorry.
I showed her the Bebo rock readers yesterday.
What a sentence, brother. What a sentence.
Real kill yourself.
3 Saturdays before Christmas, what were you up to? Well, I was showing the girlfriend the Bebo Rock revisit. I was showing the girlfriend the most cuckolded man in Europe.
Okay, so you're friends rather than in a relationship. Okay, that's even worse. That's way worse. Come round. What are we going to do? Decorate the tree? No, wait and see what we're going to do. Have you heard of Bebo? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm very worried about him.
On that subject, I will say I'm fucking worried about Bebo. Now, look, I think all of you are patrons. If not, you come with people who are patrons. That group chat, we have to have a conversation about that. He's got a job. No, I have to ask. There was a.
That's 3 I have to ask already now.
I've got
You
a lot
can
of
talk
questions.
as much as you like. That's the point of the show.
I've got a lot of questions.
Go ahead.
Someone put a Pornhub link.
It didn't work.
It did. Fuck. Well, Christmas is saved.
It's really one of those things where you think, do I have to say that they shouldn't post porn in here? And obviously now looking at you in the flesh, yes, obviously. No dark web stuff, no porn stuff, alright? Just bullying of internet personalities.
I'm worried.
You're worried about Bebo?
Although I will,
Bebo himself put up a story on Instagram being like, big up the reviews. What it was is someone had messaged him, you might have seen this already, someone had messaged him saying, hello mate, I watched the stuff you put on, the porn that you make. I just want to say, a lot of people would take the money and not do it, but you've done a really good job actually, mate. And the next sentence was the best bit, the next sentence was, and also, no homo, but you've got a really good cock.
Signed Jacob Hawley.
No, it was like, yeah, nice one, mate. No homo, but you've got a really good cock. And the best bit was, he'd screenshotted that to upload it, but then he hadn't trimmed out his response to that. So you can see underneath he'd gone, oh, I'm actually made up with that.
We're worried about Bebo, man.
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Who came by way of a cheer? Who came to the last show? Okay, so yeah, that El Burrito Monster was here. It was ended with an unbelievable climax of El Burrito Monster making a burrito live on stage.
Yeah, he's not here tonight.
So I mean, you didn't want to end the show like that time, though, did you? Even though it got rave reviews.
Well, no, yeah, okay, so yeah, all right. if you want to get into it, no. Last time.
If this podcast is one thing, it's been dragging up resentments between us in as front of as many people as we possibly can.
Last time, we did we knew that El Burrito was coming, and we knew that we hoped that he would make the sandwich on stage. But we did plan that I would do. It's a sandwich.
It's not.
It's a rice sandwich, thank you, mate. Yeah, it's a rice sandwich.
If only there were a word for it.
No. Tell the tax man what you like. You make sandwiches, brother. You know? But we planned that I would do a song.
Yeah.
I've got a good voice.
Yeah, famously, yeah.
I can
Look,
sing.
it wasn't what the people wanted. It's not how we end the shows. We're much more professional than that. We end on bigger notes than that. There's no way.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Just as well, by the way, a lot of people in venue have asked us to do a safety announcement. And just, by the way, if you hear at any point hear this alarm, it's going to be one of those nights, I think.
Where should we go?
Huh?
Where should we go?
You can leave if you like.
No, he's not being an arsehole. He's saying if we hear the alarm, where should we go?
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
Sorry, mate. We've got a lot going on. We don't need to lash out. We don't need to lash out on our page.
No, I don't mind, actually. Again.
Straight away, he's trying to finish the sentence while you're having a TED talk, and you're well, you fucking go if you like, mate. Don't want to be here, I didn't make you come to the show, did I? We'd have done it with me and Jacob if you were.
I've done it before in Edinburgh, I'll do it again. No, if you hear this alarm at any point...
Jake, unplug and replug.
Unplug and replug.
Yeah, try that.
Alright, let's unplug. That alarm means the schooner score is in the building. And you will have to all make very close safety checks on the women near you. So.
Make sure that they're okay. The exits will be lit up. Try and get out as quick as you can. And if you do have roughly this amount of beer in your glass, just be aware.
Yeah. Actually, you've been remarkable restraint there. Usually, every time you hear the schooner score music, you're reviewing beer.
This has been my thing. Yeah, I've had some birthday beers this week. I've had Christmas drinks a couple of times this week, and my thing now is playing that song, reviewing the beer that's in my hand.
Regardless of how many people want him to do it.
and also, like, outside of, like, us.
Oh, us! Us.
People don't know.
The polycule, yeah.
People don't know who the schooner scorer is.
Yes.
I tried it with my cousins the other day. They're 46.
Yeah. That's actually sick. You should do that on social media. Big Christmas for you coming up.
Big Christmas for me coming up, man. Yeah, I mean,
you haven't had much luck Christmas-wise recently. There was the two COVID Christmases in a row. That was a...
Yeah. Look, I basically, it's I've got kids, right? And I say this sometimes, but my life isn't always easy. Worst, I had a really bad Christmas. just before lockdown, worst Christmas. I mean, like, I've told you about this. I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast, but I had a bad Christmas. 2019, the one just before Christmas. Did the one just before lockdown. So
My girlfriend was pregnant at the time.
She usually is, to be fair.
It's genuinely my New Year's resolution. Don't have another baby. No, look, my girlfriend was pregnant with our first kid. We'd been together like less than a year, and we were having arguments. We were having 2 a day, brother. We went home. She's vegetarian, vegan, and we would go home. Mum's cooking turkey. She's 8 weeks pregnant. She's vomiting in the toilet a lot. So, Christmas Eve isn't easy. Yeah, it gets to Christmas Day. Basically, my parents at the time had 2 sausage dogs, right? And these dogs are like they're 13, 14. They're not old, but but they're a smaller breed.
Yeah! No, smaller breeds!
Well, you fucking say that, mate. This was our second generation. The first generation, one of them lived to 18.
She's the one that used to get shagged.
She didn't get shagged. This is the whole point. That's the Lily Phillips away dog. and I was talking to my parents about this the other day, and they were saying, they were like, yeah, they were like, we did used to drive around. They were like, the reason we drove around so many times trying to get someone to impregnate her, a dog. It's because no one wanted to. She was an ugly dog. I loved her. I loved her to bits. She was an ugly dog. She was ginger. She was bald. Sorry, but she no one wanted to shag the dog. And so anyway, so it was 2019 Christmas, second generation of sausage dogs this time. 13, 14. It's not bad, eh? We're talking 50-year-old dogs in human terms. Anyway, one of them had been incontinent for 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know longer than that, actually. Shit.
That's bad.
They've been incontinent for months, right? Thanks for coming out, everyone. So I can talk about this. The other one was fine, but then Christmas Day, the one that was incontinent, it was like you couldn't make a cup of tea without him doing it. Do you know, like you couldn't fucking move for it. He just wouldn't stop. And then the other one, suddenly, had gone from that sort of circumference to here, like tripled the sort of she was too big. She's like something had happened.
Like a kind of Charlie in the Chocolate Factory situation.
Yeah.
Like an Augustus Gloop kind of thing.
She'd been in the chocolate river.
She'd been in the chocolate river, yeah. She'd been a dirty girl.
But well, I mean, the irony was that there was a chocolate river that was the other fucking dog. She hadn't eaten that. Maybe she had, I don't know. But anyway. Basically, a day of arguing, a day of fucking, the missus being sick in the toilets, my mum insisted on cooking turkey, she was like, did you really have to do the potatoes and goose fat? It's like, my sister's husband insists on that, and the missus being sick, the dogs are shitting constantly, and it got to 3, 4 o'clock, Christmas dinner's on the table, we had to call an emergency vet on Christmas Day to come and put down, this is Humphrey, to put down both dogs. Sat there in tears. And one after the other, my dad wouldn't stop asking how much. Have a guess? The cost of putting down a dog on Christmas Day out of hours? Grand a dog. Grand a dog.
No economies of scale.
Grand a dog. No. Grand a dog. And my dad did say, do you have to use fresh kit? Because in theory,
always look for a bargain.
What's the risk? We use a dirty needle. She might get an infection. It's the end. So yeah, my Christmases haven't always been smooth. and also, I've got the whole thing where I don't really like presents. I'm scared of presents after my dad traumatised me at 16 by getting me a Freeview box instead of an Xbox. So yeah, Christmas has been tough, but I like gift giving.
You like gift giving? And there's some people here that you want to give gifts to.
Well, this is it. Yeah, we'll get. I mean, we've got a few. There's a couple of things we want to show you. Just some clips of social media creators at Christmas. But as the show goes on, there's things that you guys, patrons who commit to this podcast, that I'd like to give you.
We're basically in a situation where every time someone unsubscribes, he rings me up and threatens to kill himself.
Or the cat. I'll kill the cat for less than £1,000.
In a desperate attempt.
I wouldn't do that because she is pregnant, ladies and gentlemen. Mango is pregnant. Like, genuinely, I'm fucking buzzing, man. She's doing alright as well. Like, the stud that got her in the end. It's like, honestly, mate, broad-shouldered. Like, this guy, Mr. Lover Lover. Like, honestly, I'd let him meet my missus. Like, he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah. Mango, Mr. Lover Lover, Bevo sat in the corner watching. we did.
Big up the Bengals. Big up the Asians, I guess.
Yeah, always big up the Asians.
Always big up the Asians. I think there's people explaining this to other people.
Let's not do it live on stage.
Let's move on. Look, it's happened again. We tried to get a special guest for this. We tried Josh Pugh again, didn't we? Well, Josh Pugh, we all know Josh Pugh, great comedian, Grammy lad, England player, England footballer. He listens to the pod and he really likes it. And he was supposed to be with us in August. Unfortunately, couldn't make it. We said to him this time, we're like, mate, would you be up for it? I don't know if people listen, but then at the time, he was like, look, I'm having a bit of a career break, you know, for his mental health and for his family. And I think it's still the case. He told me last week he's still on a bit of a break. He's not really working at the moment. And so,
he's not doing comedy. It's
not that he doesn't want to do the show.
Not that he doesn't want to come on the show. By the way.
He's just having a bit of time off.
He's not doing any comedy at the moment. He's having a complete and utter career break at the moment. From all forms of media, actually. I don't even know if he's on the socials. He is not doing anything.
He couldn't stress enough that it's not personal. He's just having a bit of time away from the spotlight, and so yeah, we respect Josh for that. Now let's go. Well, should we discuss that?
Yes.
Look, okay. You're all patrons. You're aware that every now and then it does feel like something's leaking, right? Yeah. It does feel like the snakes. Thank you very fucking much.
And we brought you all here to wheedle out who it is.
Yeah. We get every time, right? There are strange things that happen. There was one where someone suggested a certain comedian. They were like, "What about if he talks about this guy?" The girl who, and it was a girl, unbelievably, the girl who suggested that guy got blocked by that comedian in minutes. So there is a rat. There's a rat in my kitchen, right?
Yeah.
But,
just next to the 2 dead dogs.
Now, we don't always make you aware of this, but where the rat is at work, the people that we talk about on the Patreon thinking, oh, they'll never know, they know. Yeah. And we have to fucking see these people.
We'd be getting threats from those people.
And certain North London comedians who went to nice schools but speak in a certain accent have been sending us...
And so just think, alright, if it is you, if you are the rat, you are putting us at risk from a variety of different people. We've heard from Big Dan again. Alright, he's getting in touch as well. So just think about it, alright? And look, if anyone wants to confess, if anyone wants to have their eyes Spartacus moment here, we're hearing from the mush again.
Don't big up the mush, he wants to murder me.
He wants to murder both of us, he wants to murder both of us. Alright? And there's people who get murdered as we also keep getting this message from this weird guy who we don't really know.
I didn't see that you'd done divine sexual.
I could have been spending time with my wife when I made that. I mean, she's happy that it's that way round.
I did a 4-minute sketch.
From 2 angles.
My kids are downstairs. Yeah. Where's Daddy? Don't tell them. Don't tell them where Daddy is.
Playing the Ghost of Christmas Future! It doesn't really make narrative sense!
Ghost of Christmas yet to come. I had to Google that. Now, we'll move on.
You know what, lads? Oh, you can't see it.
I can't see it. Sorry.
I thought you were going to follow him out.
You know what's got great sightlines? Bush Hall. I'll say no more.
And the audio, baby. Look, should we get on with the show?
Should we get on with the show? Do you know what? How many minutes are we in? Half an hour, and we're going to get on with the show now. Feels early for us.
What we've done is we put together a selection of Christmas content for you from some of your favourite content creators, and we're just going to have a little look through it, see how they spend their Christmases, see what they're up to.
And as I said earlier, I am so grateful for you guys pledging every month. And I just want to say thanks. And if there is an opportunity, I do have a couple of bits I've brought with me that I thought, for anyone who might be considering unsubscribing from the page.
So Jacob's going to give out some gifts as we go. I would also just like to say, look, I've done a couple of Edinburgh shows, and we've not always had the best attendance in those. And so to see so many people here tonight, it really does just make me think, where the fuck were you? I wrote 2 heartfelt shows about how much I love my wife. I couldn't fucking give the tickets away. Now I'm talking about some fucking cuck on the internet. There's people here in fucking hats. Fuck all of you! Get fucked! But seriously, thanks for coming. Should we get on with the show?
Please, brother.
Where better to start?
No!
Fucking panto, I love it!
Can you guys see? Can you see there, mate? Can you see all right there? Can you? No, not really. Is there any moving around we could do to help people see? Are you all right over there, mate? Are you okay?
You all right?
Is there space at the back? Does anyone? So we'll cut this from what we put out. Does anyone want to?
Yeah, if you want to go.
You can go to the back. Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Oh,
go on.
sorry,
You get to the back. Get to the back. Round of applause for these guys. Big big sidelines. Shout that.
Who the fuck shouted that? Is there a theatre dramaturgy? Sightlines! Tits and teeth, everybody, sightlines!
If anyone else wants to get themselves to the I'm worried that you're just going to leave now. I can't see, that's what it is. Open the fucking door, all of the Uber, get me out. Can you guys see over there? Are you alright, mate? You're good.
Good, you're good.
Are you yes, that's a great idea. Yeah, you could then backfill. Wonderful.
Alright,
It's good because
there's nothing to take the energy out of a room like a mass reseating.
we've actually built a bit of momentum, so I'm glad that we did that.
Glad that's come grinding to a halt. Right, let's see how the sound goes on this one. If it doesn't go well, I'm going to fucking hit someone.
Take me one life.
We're meeting for Christmas food for a full day with family, and we're kicking things off at Poor Boys with their Christmas specials. Think potato rosties, buttermilk fried turkey, a melted cheese blanket, bacon bits, and cranberry sauce, all sandwiched between a brioche roll which is painted with melted butter. I mean, just looking at this thing is quite a sight, but then you dip it in that huge pot of gravy. It's ridiculous. It's the first sandwich I've ever eaten with a medium knife and fork. Next
We could just fucking leave and stick this on.
Literally as big as my forearm. This was dipped into cranberry sauce and a
He knows what he's doing
This
there.
is crazy. So I'm going to give away one of these huge, extra large brisket donuts. It's bigger than a steering wheel, and all you need to do is tag a mate and pick someone at random in the comments. And I paid the bill with my Amazon business card. That card was meow. The best part is that Anna is an AI business account which does your taxes. The GG Flashman.
Now, I went, look, as we said, El Burrito Monster was at the live show last time. We went for a beer with him afterwards, didn't we?
Yeah.
He told us what Todd.
Someone over here, when you said we went for a beer with the El Burrito Monster, that lady just went, oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, and you could get him talking about anything else apart from fucking burritos. It was great. Which, by the way, not very often.
Did you have Chipotle? he told us what Todd earns for stuff like this.
Yeah. Yeah, 300 or 400 grand, yeah.
Not for one video, but for like when he does like a series with Uber Eats, 300 or 400 grand.
But you can see that the money...
No wonder he's coming over melted cheese! Ooh, the loveliest cheese I've seen in my life. So tasty and nice, I've got 4 houses.
I did worry that I was going to see him at the back, just with a ring light going, come with me as I go watch the fucking weirdest podcast in North London. The scrummiest boys with the weirdest clips. This one's as big as my forearm.
I don't usually give you a tin.
No. Yeah, we don't usually take audience suggestions for dings either. This guy's moved one chair and he's fucking running the show.
As is, you listen to you, brother. Are you a patron? Thank you, mate.
You wouldn't say no, would he? Oh, if you rejoin again, we'll send you another one.
We all make mistakes with the hats, mate. Is it a chicken breast? No, it's not.
It's a couple of nice frankfurters and bacon. First gift. I wouldn't eat them. I didn't cook them fully in the air fryer. I would have given it to him in the right.
If I didn't give you that, would you consider staying on the Patreon?
I definitely would have left it in the King film. But,
do you want somewhere to put it? Have you finished your beer?
You're not vegan, are you?
Can I put it in there?
They're competing to see whose glass it goes in! Put the fucking disgusting thing in my glass, please!
Merry Christmas, please.
Merry Christmas. From us to you.
Do you sign up? Are they cooked to your air fryer? Oh, when?
When did we record last?
Do you sign up to any other patrons, like podcasts or anything like that? Are you paying anyone?
Only Andrew Tate.
Anywhere else, I think that's a joke. But,
football ones, yeah? The other ones, do they give you anything for free? You got a hat, you got a sausage.
the hat's on the bus in Croydon, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, if Todd's earning that much money, you can see why he's become like a fucking, we talked about this, like a weird Tudor monarch. That's what he's, the vibe that he's giving off at the moment, Todd, is someone crazed by power. I think like pretty soon it's going to be a kind of situation of him being on some billionaire's island shooting people with crossbows. That's where this is going to end up.
I got to Bohemian Grove early, and when I got there, they lined up all the loveliest children that I could chase with a gun.
The most dangerous game of all.
You get there, and Jeffrey's waiting for you at the gate, and it was.
Me and Prince Andrew shared those deep umami flavors.
Move on!
Let's just render all the video footage entirely worthless because it will get us sued within an inch of our lives. That's enough Todd, alright, we don't need to watch the second one.
No, we don't need to watch any more time. Round of applause for Todd, please, ladies and gentlemen. Now, it's not just Todd sticking out the Christmas themed content. Every creator's got an angle this Christmas, and this guy, the man in the vest.
Now, what says Christmas to you? Like a lovely bit of spoken word poetry set to a kind of loyal Kana shit backing track. This is Blue December by Mr. Dan Wiggles.
I was too quick to say Blue December. Cut across twilight night with the cold it grew tender. My dad did the cold with coals as the fire threw hot embers through across the room. And we were all seated in a circle sat around the Christmas tree. And I remember I said a wish kissed in crystal, hoping that Christmas be missing me. Well, I missed last Christmas, and since then my sister's been down in a dark place, so we speak, but it feels distant.
Oh my God!
In that moment, her hazel eyes grew light and wide.
But loads of women in it, I think it's meant to represent his sister, but they're all kind of like suggestively dressed.
My eyes and told me that the beauty of life is that even in moments when we aren't present with someone we love, we're always with them.
Let's make a video to start the show.
Found in small lines of friendly laughter that only siblings share. Found in tears that we cry when tomorrow seems cold and bare. Found in the blue when we aren't together. Remember, family lives happy in your heart. Always there.
And that's why I bank with Amex.
Just imagine, imagine it's December, and imagine you are in a bit of a rough time, and you can find, we're not not to be overly earnest, but like when that is happening, I think the hardest thing is telling your family, right? Because from your family's perspective, they're like, they've put the most into trying to look after you and make sure you're okay. So it's like, if ever I've had a bit of a rough time in my life, telling my mum and dad is the hardest bit, because I feel like they're gonna be like, oh, but we don't. It's like, yeah, no, you don't. But, you know, it happens to everyone. Like, imagine you told your brother, you were like, yeah, I'm having a bit of a shitter, and he was like, okay.
Would you say your love felt distantly later? Oh, I'm depressed, Dad. So the cold December night.
Are your friends free to film something at the weekend?
Specifically Mia and Hetty, because they're up.
If Persephone could be around on Sunday, I can pay cash. I mean, fuck me.
So Dan Whitlam is one of the only people that's got in contact with us, and
No, he's not. That's just not true. Bevo's told us to fuck off. The Mush has told us to fuck off. They're all coming out and telling us to fuck off now. This whole concept of a podcast is completely flawed.
thanks for coming, everyone. Good to see you.
It doesn't work as an idea. This works as an idea when 100 people listen, because then you can say whatever the fuck you want, because the people you're slagging off for an hour aren't going to hear it. Every time we do it now, I have to weigh up whether I could beat the subject of the video in a fight. I have to say to myself, if they turn up at my front door, what do I do?
Yes.
Because they all Bevo found us. Using my name for clicks, boys. Come on. Get your cock out on the internet, mate.
Yeah, that's true, actually. I am having slightly odd situations at the moment where people at my work are getting sent videos of the podcast by people that don't know that they work with me. And so my mate Charlie from work the other day was like, oh, someone sent me a clip of you from Twitter the other day. And I was like, it was the Lily Phillips one, wasn't it? And he was like, yeah, it was. And I was like, what do you think?
Do you have a spare £5.99 a month? If so, I've got something that could cover that bald spot.
Anyway, Charlie, good to see you. But now let's get down into this charity strategy. Let's really dig down.
So look, again.
Has anyone seen Dan Whitlam in the wild, by the way? Has anyone ever seen him or been accosted by him? I feel like he kind of moves like a shark, Dan Whitlam. Kind of moves like a big posh ginger shark. It's kind of scary.
Silently and quietly travelling the tube. I don't think he leaves the house much.
What makes you say that?
Huh? It's dead beyond the fucking line.
Yeah. It's the shark one.
Stuck at home enjoying the moment. But no, look, I think about you guys a lot. Patrons of this podcast, people who are pledging money.
How can we make you stay? How can you make you stay? Yeah. In an ideal world, you'd all leave for me. This is a very different situation. Again, stable day job, so don't pay unless you want to pay it.
Speak for your fucking self.
Yeah, no, sorry. do keep paying it. Yeah.
No stable day job, 2 children, loads of kittens soon. Sheep is expensive, brother.
Yeah.
So, mate, if you don't mind me asking, are you a fan of the podcast? Do you listen?
Yeah.
Oh, Edward, there's too much trouble, mate. Fucking hell.
Don't brush me with that. We're brothers.
He's got an hour.
Mate, hat. Patron.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I give you a Christmas gift?
A bit apprehensive.
I understand why. If you don't mind, I've actually written a few words.
And the good thing is, I haven't heard this, so my career could be very shortly over, which is exciting. Adds a frisson to the evening.
There's not a mic stand knocking around, is there?
I mean, given the tribulations we've had with the sound so far,
It's not a fucking aux cable. Alright, fine.
Really rocking the old women vibe. Oh, here we go.
Hey!
Anna, everybody.
Round of applause for Anna, ladies and gentlemen!
Look him in the eyes, you fucking coward!
Wait till you see. The tube hums, and I live in London. So, would you stay? At the end of the day, would you stay? Please stay. In the warm...
Is that what they do at Spoken Word Notes? More clicking. Yeah, let's do some fucking anti-woke stuff. Who hates the fucking...
Let me do my poem! I've got loads of anti-woke stuff. You said I couldn't do it, so let me do the poem! At the end of the day, would you stay? Please stay. In the warmer months of May, would you stay? Would you stay? On frostier days, I wish that you'd stay. Please stay. As we fall through October and November, each passing day, I just want you to stay. Would you stay? Could you stay? If I ended the calendar and stopped the clock. Would you stay? Could I stop you to stay? If I dropped to my knees, lubricated my palms, and with my warm, welcoming mouth. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Could I suck your cock? Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. It's easier than it looks. And that stinks of ham.
Again, the show's about how much I love my wife. No one came to those, but then Jacob saying he's going to suck someone's cock in the third row. Yeah, Dan Whitlam, everybody, be careful at Christmas if someone brings a boyfriend round or a girlfriend round and they're wearing a vest and they get out a moleskin notebook, just put another fucking pigs in blanket in their mouth. Don't let them go. No spoken word poetry at Christmas. Are you going with the stand or are you going to...
No, but I've realised that the coat mic was on my jacket.
Oh yeah, just a tech issue, we'll sort that out afterwards. Yeah. Do you want to speak into the microphone or?
Thanks, Hannah. Round of applause, round of applause.
Oh shit!
Schooner scoring here, 60 seconds in it, scoring a schooner. Today I've got the Freemason IPA from the Bill Murray pub. It's a nice IPA, it's hoppy, it's got a nice appeal in there as well. We're going to have a good go on this, and at the end of the day we're going to go. Schooner scoring here, 60 seconds in it, scoring a schooner. Let's down it now.
Once it
That is nice. Taste of regret, taste of...
Good it was my beer as well.
I'd already done mine.
If there was ever a perfect visual metaphor for this podcast, it's Jacob downing my entire beer in service of the show.
That's nice. Well, we'll move on.
Now, in the course of... Give another beer, quick!
I nearly downed his sausage that's in his... Again? No. Brother. Right.
Me taking you to the Whittington. You need to pump his stomach. What's in there? It's a prop from the show. It's a Frankfurter wrapped in bacon that I air fried for 8 minutes.
Christmas content.
In the course of researching this show deeply, which I do, and Jacob...
We actually do, by the way.
No, we don't.
We fucking do! Spend hours on TikTok watching these cunts.
Oh, right. You're classifying your screen time as research, right? Is that for tax purposes?
40 quid a month that I pay free. It's research.
Now, look, Mr. Alderson, what you've got to understand is that every penny I spend on data, that is research. That is research for my podcast. Yes, the Frankfurters, that's an expense. That is an expense.
You laugh. I want the receipts. You fucking joke. You think none of this is getting expense?
What you don't understand... The bells for tax fraud now. Well, in the course of researching this podcast deeply, which I do, we both do, Oh, unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much. Do keep the receipts. I'm gonna get a little speaker system rigged up around his house.
My son trying to finish a bottle.
Give me that. There's some nice breast milk here. Okay, it's got a nice hoppy flavour. One sip, one schooner. Let's see the score.
Okay, this was brewed in North London, and may I just say that the lady behind this, she's been working some hours, because boy has she worked on this flavour. That's very nice. The next schooner social, my girlfriend just
Oh,
there,
we didn't
man.
give out the... Oh, no, we didn't have that. Don't worry.
Couldn't tell me off mine.
I don't know. Probably be able to do it. Yeah, all right, then that's it.
Visual can't come soon.
Sorry. It was the way he said it. It's like, it was really like, I don't worry, I'm a theatre professional. Just tell me off mic. It is going to play the Scooter Scores thing again now, but not as a joke. I just need to get it. Anyway,
Humphrey.
I was researching for the podcast. I wanted some Humphrey content, and I typed into Google, Jake Humphrey Christmas. And it was maybe the best day of my life, because what came up was a video that Jake Humphrey had recorded for the pupils of his old school. And it had been uploaded. It had been uploaded to the school's Facebook page. So I don't know if this has ever been played in public before. I think this might be the world premiere of this video.
In public.
Well, like, I don't.
Why would it get played?
I don't think he put it on his social media, is what I'm saying. I'm not saying he set up a film screening. I know that he didn't enter it to the Tribeca Film Festival. I'm aware of that.
The school sat 100 parents down to watch this.
I think that this might have been for an assembly, right? So Jake Humphrey recorded this, and he recorded it, you've got to know, in Christmas of 2020, which is obviously the first year of the COVID pandemic. So,
Fucking mate, but what a pandemic. What a pandemic that was, by the way.
yeah, well, as pandemics go, there was a fantastic pandemic. Have you got any gear on that, or you just...
On the pandemic?
Yeah. So these two dogs, right there, one of them's it's the biggest dog you've ever seen.
Oh, no, honestly, she was really successful.
So Jake Humphrey recorded this from the people's window school.
She lived a happy life. But at the end, because especially because the shape of the dogs, they do struggle with, if they do have weight issues, it's a lot of pressure on their knees. I was carrying her most of the day.
Yeah.
from stud to stud, I carried her around.
So I've been researching for the podcast.
Come on, let's finish this sentence.
Let's finish the fucking show, ideally. Jesus Christ. Jake Humphrey recorded this, people's in old school, it's never been played in public. Bearing in mind, the kids that this is being played to have just had, arguably, the worst year of their lives, right? They've been locked inside, they haven't been able to go anywhere, their exams are already fucked, they know that. And this is the message that Mr. Jake Humphrey sent to all of them.
Hey everyone at Soul Park Academy, how you doing? It's Jake Humphrey here. Just dropping in to wish you a very happy new year, a Merry Christmas, and here's hoping 2021 is way better than 2020. One way you can make it better is listening to my podcast. Wherever you get your podcasts from. It's about 100% responsibility. And I would like all of you, staff, pupils, no matter who, to adopt a mindset of 100% responsibility for 2021. And I'm talking about things that are your responsibility, but also things that aren't your responsibility, things that aren't your fault.
Children,
You're
it was made for.
looking for fault, blaming other people.
Don't blame other people, you've had the worst of
It's
your life.
your responsibility to live the life you want, have the success that you want. So, for 2021, 100% responsibility for every single part of your life. That's my challenge to you, and you will hear about 100% responsibility and loads of other stuff by listening to the High Performance. Happy Christmas.
the kids were that was made for? Surely secondary.
They're secondary school.
If that's primary, he's lost his mind.
I absolutely love. There's two things I love. The first thing I love the most is the take responsibility for things that are your responsibility, but also take responsibility for things that aren't. What does that involve? Just like you're going to do the lollipop lady shit as well. What do we want these kids to be doing? John, mate, you haven't cooked the school lunches. That's not your responsibility. That means it's your responsibility.
Get it wherever you get your podcast. 13-year-olds. Whatever app you prefer, guys. I don't have a phone.
He also gets, in the course of a 1.5-minute video, gets 2 plugs in for the podcast. It's so good. Also, this has inspired me. I'm going to send a message to the kids from my old school. Hi, everyone, at John Henry Newman Stevenage. It's Jake Farrell here, presenter of the Screen Rock podcast. If you want to watch Bevo getting sucked off, you can find it. And like that smug face is so emblematic of him. And we've got you some Jake. Well, we've got someone.
I've got you. Yeah. You picture me.
I'd go with the hats, I reckon. Go with the hats. It's literally, they've got like wearable things on to show you the patrons are.
Have you ever considered leaving?
Are you a patron?
He is a patron.
Oh, good man. I thought you were being a cheeky cunt.
Sorry. You can't see this. He just pulled a rotter hat from his pocket.
Yes.
If that's not appropriate to wear on your head now. as if this is the one situation you've chosen to keep it in the pocket. It's the same.
I thought I'd be the only one with a hat. Fuck!
I don't want to embarrass myself.
I just like to keep it close to me.
Look. A Christmas present from me to you.
Bottle of water.
And
vitamins.
World-class basics. If you can, a to-do list on top of that.
By the end of the show, we'll come back to you. I mean,
Subscribe.
I went to this show, they fucking cunted me off for wearing the hat in my pocket.
No, yeah, boys not wearing it. You can't wear a hat in your pocket.
Good point, he's got me there. When you're wrong, you're wrong. You hearing the Schooner alarm in your own head?
Yeah.
Just play the Schooner alarm in my own head, give me an excuse to tell that, that'd be great.
I was out last night, wasn't I?
Huh?
I was out last night.
Yeah, do you want to tell them about it?
Not loads to report. I won the darts. A little game of darts. The
No, you didn't win the darts. The darts is the thing that's on an alley.
Mate, I fucking felt like I did.
Yeah.
What was great? My mate Luke, he's a bit funny. He's not well. He was singing. No, he's on a lot of medication. But he was singing the song. The dart. Yeah. Doing that every time.
Oh, that song. I thought he was just singing, I love the darts. Thanks for clarifying. That's great.
I fucking down to 44, hit 10, double 17 and out. In two fucking months. Yeah. Now that's a birthday. You can't believe this, can you? You can't believe that got a round of applause. The shows that no one came to of his. I cannot tell you how good they were.
Oh my god,
Me sat here off pitch. So I won the dance last night.
Oh my god, the last show I did ended on a quadruple callback to various parts of the show. He just told you what he checked out at the darts, and you're like, That's quality, to be fair, double 17. That's a tough double, that is a tough double. Get fucked, all of you.
Fuck off menu. Off menu could never.
Yeah. What is people singing the dance song?
If we booked the Royal Albert Hall, when I said, Do you think they'd sing? Would they fuck? Would they fuck sing anything?
I get paid £100,000 a week to
no,
tell you
no.
my favourite hummus.
It's 40 grand. It's 40 grand a net.
Why are you so obsessed with telling everyone's wage? 40 grand a net. El Burrito Monster 300k. That's a lie, but don't worry about it.
No, the Todd thing's true. I cannot believe it. It's crazy.
A year?
No. Let me clarify. When he makes 4 videos for Uber Eats pay him £400,000. Let's talk about the missus.
If there's one thing we're not going to talk about, it's the missus.
Beautiful women in the United Kingdom of England.
Yeah. Again, just reading out information, we can just read out the wages of people if you want. We can read out.
Who do you want?
And then in 2005...
Jake Farrell.
Not to fucking know.
I've got £90 a month after hats.
We're 100% making a loss tonight, by the way. You have to see how
No, we're not. Do you know what? We're not making a fucking loss tonight. Shall I tell them about the special guest that cancelled?
Yeah, go on then. No, actually, that gives a real feel. Go on.
I don't care. You know, I'll read out the emails. I'll read out the emails.
I might play the schooner alarm just to break him out. Don't show it to him. Read it out.
I was hoping for the mush, but that's Tim Oliver. That was David Brennan first day.
Why are you getting him to
Thanks for the inquiry. Could you give me an idea of your budget?
He quoted us £3 grand.
Yeah, well, he initially quoted £3 grand. I got him down to 200. A Guardian article came out Thursday of this week about how miserable and lonely his life is. Would you believe he cancelled after that?
Is he miserable? He looks like he's loving it.
The article is very much like it's a strange life. It's almost as if he's trying to live the most miserable moments of David Brent's fictional life in his actual life. And he's quoting. We're putting this out on general release. And I'm
not sure he's going to turn up to the Rotties.
Yeah, I am trying to get him. But I tell you what, we've got bigger plans than him for the Rotties. The people we've got down for the Rotties.
Yeah, it's really a who's who of people that only you people can. Let's
move on, come on. So, look, Jake Humphrey, yeah, you've had your water and vitamins. Now, we've got a couple more bits of content from
we might miss out the last one, but these guys...
What's the last one?
I'll tell you off mic. These guys...
that one.
Yeah. You know that one. But anyway...
No, keep that one.
Alright, okay. These guys really are the kind of real spirits of Christmas.
Sorry. I don't mind saying. Do you mind if I just quickly show them our hand?
Yes.
But the concept of the show is that I keep trying to give you gifts to make you not cancel.
Yeah, they've been here for that.
Sorry,
you didn't say that bit off mic, you said that bit on mic.
It's only that I'm about to do it, I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
What, just only now you're recognising that?
The next bit, I'm supposed to give one of you a gift by just doing that dance.
That was my favourite bit of the show. So, but like these guys, I think these are like matching PJs at Christmas. Give me a cheer if you've ever done matching PJs at Christmas. Be honest.
None of you ever have.
You done matching PJs? Doing them this year?
It's very as we've described them. It's very ITV2 new build behaviour.
Yeah.
It is really, isn't it? It's like you and the family have matching pyjamas. The pug has kind of got a matching onesie.
Yeah. Ideally, it stays alive.
A very small wooden box with the same decoration. Snowflake on the coffin for the accent.
I think that the role that Christmas plays in people's like these lives, kind of like I said, matching PJs, off to Winter Wonderland, maybe bump into Todd eating a sausage that looks really like a cock. I don't know, but like it's a real thing now, isn't it? It's a real aesthetic. It's a real part of British popular life.
What, Christmas tact?
Tact. Yeah, I love it.
I love it. I don't mind. I know this is generally stuff. I have refused my girlfriend's dad access to our Christmas day. My girlfriend said to me, like, she sort of sprung on me. She was like, "Could my sister and her 4 children spend Christmas at our house this year? Fly over from Ireland." I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Can mum come?" I was like, "Get her in." Monday, she goes, be honest, and it's fine if you say no. Could I invite Dad? Guess which fucking idiot thought it would be all right to be honest? Because he doesn't like Christmas tack. He doesn't like Christmas. He thinks it's like a bad thing that we all spend loads of money on shit just to give to each other for the sake of it, and it's wasteful and blah blah. And it's like, yeah, it is, and it's fun. Because we're drunk while we do it.
I reckon me and him should go out for a pint. But like,
she's not coming.
But the family are they feel like they get a lot of stick. When you watch this, it's like they kind of know what they're doing. Right?
I've got their address.
How much do they earn?
It's not Hertfordshire, it's Bedfordshire, it's St Neots.
Don't read it out. Obviously don't say it. I have to believe it. It's an insane thing to do. But we should have a little chalkboard at the back, which is like a tally of legally actionable things as we go through.
But like, okay. If I offered you all the opportunity to guess where they live, I reckon it would take less.
Sorry, have you done that whole pipe already?
I reckon it would take
I didn't
less.
hear the alarm go, did you? Sorry, go on.
I reckon it would take. Well, yours is carefully schooner size if you've got the stuff ready. No, I reckon it would take less than 4 guesses for any of you to guess where they live.
Peterborough.
Berkshire.
Oh, no, I've said it. It's St Neots. This is the best podcast in the world. This is the best podcast. Everyone's getting up to get a pint,
man. Men are the best. Just like he's already said it twice, and everyone's like, "I know it. It's Peterborough. I know it.
Shit.
I know." Oh, this is fun for us. Anyway, I think that. I mean, do you want to do? You've spoiled the gag now, but do you want to give the present as a?
It doesn't make sense.
Do we do the Oh yeah, sorry, because the video at the start was really sharp. That's enough of that. That's for you.
Would that make you not cancel? Nonsense. Now, they're not the only ones doing Christmas content, ladies and gentlemen. There are more people doing Christmas content. The Mush! Yeah. I love the Mush.
He loves the Mush.
I do. We all love the Mush.
No, we fucking don't. We don't all love the Mush. He's a fucking psycho. He's a convicted fraudster. You just said you loved him.
He's funny. He's funny. He's funny. Here's the terrifying thing about the Mush: that other tipsters, other like horse guys, for want of a better phrase, other people who somehow make a living telling gambling addicts which horse to bet on, right? They have arguments with the Mush, as we fucking did, right? One of them, who puts up a lot of content, one of them put up a video just before the Mush came for us. Thanks, Eugene. One of them put up a video of his house, like trashed, windows broken, car smashed up, and graffiti on the house being like, "That's the last time you slag off the Mush." Genuinely, the mush has got heavies in England who go around doing his bidding for him.
Yeah.
If you criticise the mush on the internet, and by the way, I think this guy did a 45-second TikTok saying that his tips weren't that good. We did 60 minutes on YouTube accusing him of being a liar.
And he knew that before we recorded the episode. So when the mush threatened us, I said, "Don't worry, it'll all blow over. He's just all bark, no bite. It's not going to do anything. He's just a bloke on the internet." And Jacob was like, "No, he's not. He fucking trashes people's house." So anyway, we love the mush. This is the mush. This is what the mush puts out on his Twitter feed the day before Christmas last year.
Well, this is just a quick one because this is going on my story. It's going to be like under 60 seconds long and all that game. So I'm back in England now. I've got a gaff. I'm moving in next week, so it's a tasty little gaff. Sports motor, driver beat, all flash, fucking show off and I don't give a fuck. Listen. We had a day off today because of the non-runner, right? It's my first fucking day off.
No one's with him while he's doing this. Just him.
Imagine just passing a garden centre. See a 52-year-old man with a tripod.
Listen, click the fucking thing, right? Stop being a div. Stop being a diviana, right? Have a lovely Wednesday evening. Take care and all that.
He phoned that one in. He got to the end of that one and lost confidence.
Yeah.
Look, if you don't mind me asking, mate, you there for patron? Yeah, have you ever considered leaving us?
Good man.
If you haven't,
I don't know what this gift is, by the way.
I've got you a mush themed present.
Is it a subscription to
Yeah,
we don't want to twist this bit.
You got the sausage, you got the poem.
Someone got the dance.
Kinda. You got a bottle of water and some vitamins. Mate, for you, I've got you a mush themed present. Have you guessed what you just said?
Oh, for fuck's sake! Can't do any longer than that. That was, I vetoed that one. Didn't get away with it. Probably worth inclusion. I don't know. It's fine overall, isn't it? Look, we're gonna finish on the most powerful man at Christmas, and we're gonna start where he is now, and then we're gonna go back to what he was. This is what the Schooner Scorer is up to right now.
Schooner Scorer here, 60 seconds step in, Scorer and Schooner. We're here tonight in Angel at the 411 at the Schooner
He's an angel. Not right now. This isn't a live stream.
Unbelievable time. I picked up this pipe for just £5 because the stock market crashed, and that's what I love about this bar. Schooner Social, everyone's having a good bloody time. What we're drinking is a Providence, a 4% session beer, founded in Czech Republic by Styrofoam. Let's see how it goes. We're ready to go and sit on Schooner. Let's be the Schooner. Oh, lovely. Down it fast like a meme stock crap. That was absolutely fantastic. Made even better by the people here tonight.
Right, now I want to draw attention to the fact that now he's really embraced the aesthetic of the kind of like serial killer banker vibe, right? He's really... He looks like Trump. He looks like Trump's overgrown son. That's what he looks like. It's huge. But this is him, right, at the beginning of his Schooner career.
This is when he had 10,000 followers.
The glow up is unbelievable.
This is Scorer here, 60 seconds step in, Scorer and Schooner. We're at a dinner party.
Also, people having a good
A lot of people having a good time, there's a lot of people chirping.
There's a lot of people chirping.
By the way, the finale of the year, somebody's handed me a bit of celebrate and a random glass. So we're going to try this one tonight. Mexican beer, 4.5%. Everybody knows
It's not Schooner.
Okay, so you can keep drinking it all night. Bit of packaging in the glass, no problem. Okay, simple Schooner.
Why is he? He's like he's on barbiturates or something. Let's sit on Schooner, let's see the score. Oh, I set off Siri then, nice.
Imagine, like, I'm sure all of you have got some kind of Christmas drinks booked in with your mates at some point over the next couple of weeks. Imagine you turn around and one of your mates has just got a tripod set up and he's just doing that.
Yeah, and it's like the little flash up of Modelo in the middle. And we've got you all a schooner themed gift. What might you imagine is representative of a schooner? Well, no, it's actually much more appropriate for the schooner scorer. We are gifting someone.
If you hear the song, you know what to do.
There's some rumours on Reddit, let's just say that. Allegedly. Fucking hell, who knew it would be me that would say the thing that fucked us?
Who botched that? You can't do rape whistle Bosch.
Look, he's boshed literally everything else, he fucking would. He did Newcastle Bosch last night. Anyway, I think that's kind of it, right? There's no more presents to be given out. There's nothing else to be given out. I mean,
there's not, but I wanted to get all them a present. I wanted to give everyone in this room something. That would, I don't know, ignite the spirit of Christmas. Remind them that how much we love them, how much we appreciate you who fund this endeavour, who come and watch this.
if that's not apparent from the gifts, I don't know how we can ever make it clear.
But ultimately, you know, of course this would be nothing about you guys, but there was a time that we were doing this without you guys. There really was. There was a time when there was hardly anyone listening, a couple of hundred people, and this is a podcast about social media, right? That's what, like I every now and then I'll do like press stuff about this, and people go, "What's it about?" You go, "Oh, it's so about video." I don't think it is a podcast about social media. I think ultimately this is a podcast about friendship. I think it's a podcast about two mates, and I think it's a podcast about us. And about, I know I wind you up, and I say stuff that you wish I wouldn't say. Yeah, and I wanted to get you something. I wanted something for you, and I wanted it to be something. I don't know. I've got it wrong in the past. And I've said things on the show in the past that wound you up. Like you've got a full-time job, and there's a HR thing. And
the HR thing is against him.
I wanted to get you something that I should have done this a long time ago. And look, I'll be honest, I was visited by a spectre, and I thought.
Oh yeah, in the conceit of the show, I don't know that that's happened.
They know that.
They know that. Just so, by the way, that was a message from the ghost with fucking shit audio.
That's narratively clear. There's something I should have got you a long time ago.
Yeah, and he's now got his own pills now, because he used to talk about Pilsner all the time, German Pilsner. And he's got his own Pilsner. Yeah, have you tried it? I've tried it, it's fantastic. Is it really? Yeah, it's really good. It's really nice.
It's funny you say that.
Yeah.
I assume that's what you've got in your bag.
What?
I've got something to...
You've got something to give me? No.
You've not.
What?
Have you not?
I didn't bring you a present. No, I didn't. I feel terrible. Did you bring me one?
She loved the bit.
I feel terrible. I didn't didn't you? You're done. You've got me a little Christmas Santa set.
No, I didn't.
Now, I said something earlier was the perfect visual representation of this podcast. I was wrong. That's the fucking perfect visual representation of this podcast.
Should have never done that.
It was a tough time, the dogs.
Happy Christmas.
So you mean to tell me that is a real, genuine bottle of bootlegger Pilsner.
Yes. Discontinued.
Did you pay for that out of the joint account?
I paid that for my own.
You are without doubt the most wonderful man I've ever met. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for coming to the show.
I have to ask. Did you get me anything?
Well, it wouldn't be Christmas without me giving a little gift. And earlier in the year, of course, my wife's sister, she works with special needs kids. She helps them make friendship bracelets. I was given one, I left it on. And they'd all gone home for Christmas, but she rounded them up and she got them back in. And I got a friendship bracelet. And not only that, I don't know if you could bring forward the mic stand. I know that more than anything, you've always wanted to end this show with a song.
I have.
So what I'm going to do today is give you that opportunity. You said that you've got a voice that could grace the pubs of North London.
It
We're about to find out.
surprises a lot of people, and I'm actually a lot taller than a lot of people expect.
So. Thanks so much for coming, everybody. One person was told, obviously. It's not as good a video voice as I thought it would have been. He's really saying he had a really good voice. I think lucky this isn't a slow intro. We haven't practiced it once. This is going to be hard.
Face away and dream about you.
We're not going to do the whole thing. Don't worry. It still goes. It's about a minute. It feels like it's shorter.
I've got a feeling
I'm only going to do the first verse.
this year's for me.